All right, this is the 2013 AP Statistics Free Response question number 3, Max Gordon and Max Whipple. Number 3 reads, each full carton of grade A eggs consists of one randomly selected empty cardboard container and 12 randomly selected eggs. The weights of each of such full cartons are approximately normally distributed with a mean of 840 grams and a standard deviation of 7.9 grams. And part A asks, what is the probability that a randomly selected carton of grade A eggs will weigh more than 900 or 850 grams? I can't talk. So to do this, the easiest way is to find a z-score, and to do this, you find out how many standard deviations away from the mean your statistic is. So 850 minus 840, the given mean over the standard deviation, gives you a z-score of 1.27. Now, if we go in the book and look up a z-score of 1.27, we can see the probability of getting a value like that or more extreme is 0.1028. So that's your answer right there. And as you can see on this graph, this is the corresponding this is 850 and the corresponding probability, and this is the rest of the area. So this is going to be about 0.9. And now Max Whipple will take over for part B.
All right, part B reads, the weights of the empty cardboard containers have a mean of 20 grams and a standard deviation of 1.7 grams. It is reasonable to assume independence between the weights of the empty cardboard containers and the weights of the eggs. It is also reasonable to assume independence among the weights of the 12 eggs that are randomly selected for a full carton. Let the random variable x be the weight of a single randomly selected grade A egg. And part 1 reads, what is the mean of x and what is the standard deviation of x? So we go over to our sheet, and so 840 grams is the mean weight of a container. So we get to do that minus the mean weight of an empty container, and we get 820. And then since there are 12 eggs, we divide that by 12, and we get 68.33 grams.
Yeah, and the 820 is the mean weight of just 12 eggs without a container.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then for part 2, what is the standard deviation of x? We take the square root of the standard deviation of a full container of eggs, which is 7.9, and then we square that, and we would subtract it, but since it's variance, we're adding 1.7 squared, which is the standard deviation of an empty cardboard container, and then we divide that by the square root of n, and since there's 12 eggs, we divide it by the square root of 12, and that gives us an answer of the standard deviation of each egg is 2.3327 grams.
How do I stop?